Today in this session, we will discuss about the JK flip-flop. So previously we discussed about the SR flip-flop and D flip-flop. Why we are discussing about the JK flip-flop means to rectify the race condition in the SR flip-flop. Already we discussed the D flip-flop to rectify or solve the race condition or indeterminate condition in the SR flip-flop. Why again we are discussing about this JK flip-flop means in D flip-flop we are having only one input, that is if we give only 1 or 0 as inputs. But if it is the condition to consider, if we want to give two inputs 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, then how to rectify the race condition? By using this JK flip-flop, we will rectify that race condition or invalid condition in the SR flip-flop. Okay, so this is the circuit diagram, logical diagram of the JK flip-flop. It is used to solve the invalid condition in the SR flip-flop. So here, what is J and what is K means? J is the extension of the S. That means S means set. And K is the extension of the R, reset. Okay, if we see J means J and K in terms of a scientist, J means Jacob and K means Kilby. He is the scientist who introduced this JK flip-flop to solve the race condition in the SR flip-flop. Here, if we see the truth table of this JK flip-flop, it is having 3 inputs along with this clock. And here, Q means this one is the present input state. After applying the clock pulse, we will get the next output, that is called next state. So, in the flip-flops, we are having present state and next state. What is present state and what is next state means, before applying the clock pulse, the output of this flip-flop is known as present state. Here Q is the present state. So in this truth table, we are defining that Q as Qn. And the complement of this present state is described as Q bar, that is Qn bar. What is next state? Next state means after applying the clock pulse, the output of this flip-flop is known as next state, that is denoted with Qn plus 1. So if we see this truth table, up to this condition, the truth table is same as the truth table of the SR flip-flop. What we discussed in the SR flip-flop, when both S and R equal to 0, based on the present state, the output will be existed. That means there is no change. That is memory condition. If J, here also, if J and K equal to 0 means Qn equal to 0. Then there is no change in the next state. It is also equal to 0. And if we see this condition, if J equal to 0, K equal to 1 means it is in the reset condition. So now what are the outputs we are getting here? So here Qn equal to 0. That means there is no output, next state equal to 0. It is in the reset condition. Similarly here J equal to 1 means it is in the set condition. So the next state output equal to 1. So finally here when J equal to 1 and K equal to 1, we are getting the invalid state in the SR flip-flop. So that is the main condition we need to consider here. So if we consider these are the conditions, then what is the state, next state of this JK flip-flop? Now I am discussing about this one. So here if we observe this logical diagram of the JK flip-flop, it is connected with 2 AND gates and 2 NOR gates. Now I am considering these 3. So that means J equal to 1, K equal to 1 and Q equal to 0. So in order to function this flip-flop, we need to apply the clock equal to 1. So based on these inputs, now the state of the output will be, output or the flip-flop will be changed. So now I am considering 0 here, 0, 1, 1. What is the output of the AND gate? Here it is equal to 0. Next, if we consider this one, so here 1, 1. So if Q equal to 0 means Q bar equal to automatically 1. So 1. What is the output of this AND gate? It is equal to 1. Now we are applying this 1 as the input of this NOR gate. So if any one of the input is in the high condition, means the output of the NOR gate is 0. So here, after applying the clock pulse, what is the output here? Q bar equal to 0. Now I am applying this Q bar as an input to this first NOR gate, that is 0. So if both the inputs are 0, 0, the output of the NOR gate equal to 1. So here, after applying the clock pulse, so what is the output here? Q equal to 0 will becomes, it is changed to 1. So that means here Q equal to 1 means Qn plus 1. That is the next state. After applying the clock pulse, we are getting Q equal to 1. Before applying the clock pulse, what is Q? It is 0. Similarly, here I am considering this condition. All are 1. J equal to 1, K equal to 1, Qn equal to 1. So here, what is Q? We are considering Q equal to 1. What is Q bar? It is equal to 0. So now K equal to 1 and J equal to 1. If we are observing the output of this AND gate, what is the output of this AND gate now? It is equal to 1. And similarly here we are giving Q bar equal to 0 and clock equal to 1, J equal to 1. What is the output of this AND gate? It is equal to 0. So here, if any one of the input is high, means what is the output? It is equal to 0. So now we are applying this 0 as input to this NOR gate. So 0, 0. Now the inputs to this NOR gate is 0, 0. What is the output? It is equal to 1. So what is the condition? When Q equal to 1 means after applying the clock pulse, Q equal to 0. So if we observe J equal to 1 and K equal to 1 and the present state is 0 or 1, then what is the condition of the next state? It is equal to, if Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 is 1 and Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 is 0. That means it is in the toggle condition. If we are giving the present state as 0, then the next state is 1. If the present state is 1, then the next state is 0. So this condition is known as toggle condition. So like this, the race condition in the SR flip-flop is rectified by using this JK flip-flop. Similarly, if this one is the truth table, if we consider the characteristic table of the JK flip-flop. So here, if we consider only J and K are the inputs of this JK flip-flop, then we are having only 4 combination of inputs, that is 2 power 2. 2 power 2 equal to 4. So we are having 4 input combinations. According to these 4 input combinations, we will write the next state, that is Qn plus 1. If we consider here we consider 3 inputs, 2 power 3 equal to 8. So we are having 8 combinations. So from these 8 combinations, now we will write the truth table for these 4 combinations of the input, that is J and K. Now, if we observe this truth table when J and K equal to 0. So in this condition, in these two conditions, when J equal to 0 and K equal to 0, what is Qn plus 1? Whatever it may be the Qn, that will be available at the Qn plus 1. Here Qn equal to 0 means Qn plus 1 equal to 0. And Qn equal to 1 means Qn plus 1 is also 1. So then J equal to 0, K equal to 0 means Qn plus 1 equal to Qn. Right? Next, if we consider the next condition, this one, 0, 1. So J equal to 0 and K equal to 1. What is the condition? Even if the present state Qn equal to 0, the next state is 0. If Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 0. So there is no change in the next state, even though the present state is modified, that is changed from 0 to 1. There is no change in the next state. So we are writing this one as 0. Next 1, 0. When J equal to 1, K equal to 0. If we consider this condition, when present state equal to 0, what is the next state? It equal to 1. When present state equal to 1, next state equal to 1. Even though the present state is changing from 0 to 1, there is no change in the next state, that is Qn plus 1 equal to 1. Next, if we consider this one, both j and k equal to 1, then what is the next state? So when both j and k equal to 1, the present state values are 0 and 1. So if we are having present state 0, what is the next state? It is 1. Present state is 1 means next state is 0. That is the complement of the present state. So here simply we can write Qn bar. So this is the characteristic table of the JK flip-flop. So by using this truth table and characteristic table, now we will write the excitation table of the JK flip-flop. So excitation table is mainly defined based on the present state and the next state conditions. So by using these conditions, now we will write the states of the inputs J and K. Okay. So now to write this excitation table, again I am considering this one. So here Qn equal to 0 and Qn plus 1 equal to 0. So here I am considering Qn and Qn plus 1 equal to 0. Again here we are having Qn and Qn plus 1. These two are 0. Then what are the conditions of J and K? J is same, J equal to 0 in both conditions. K is 0 and 1. So here J equal to 0, K is changing from 0 to 1, either 0 or 1. Next I am considering Qn equal to 0 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1. So if we observe this truth table, Qn equal to 0 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1. So we are having 2. So Qn equal to 0 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1. So if we observe here, J equal to 1 in both conditions and K is changing from 0 to 1. So 1 and K is changing from 0 to 1. Again here Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 0. So now we need to check. So here Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 0, and this one Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 0. If we observe these conditions here, in both conditions K equal to 1 and the value of J is changing from 0 to 1. So here J is either 0 or 1, K is constant, that is 1. Now we need to consider when Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1. So here this is the condition and this is the another condition we are getting in the truth table. So here if we observe the J and K values, J equal to 0, K equal to 0. Again J equal to 1 and K equal to 0. The value of K is constant, but the value of K is changing from 0 to 1, that is defined with don't care. So this is the excitation table of the JK flip-flop. Now we will discuss about the T flip-flop. Okay. T flip-flop is constructed from the JK flip-flop by connecting J and K. By connecting J and K, we are getting the T flip-flop. So another name of the T flip-flop is toggle flip-flop. Mainly it is used in the binary counters. And if we see the applications of the T flip-flop, it is used in FPGA and CPLD programmings, right? So now the truth table of the T flip-flop is defined from the truth table of the JK flip-flop. So this here we are having only one input, that is T. So what are the values we are having available at the input condition means when T equal to 0 and when T equal to 1, that is when J and K both are equal to zeros and when J and K both are equal to 1. Now we need to consider according to that input conditions, we will write the truth table of the T flip-flop. So here T is the input given to the logic diagram, that is the T flip-flop, and Qn is the present state and Qn plus 1 is the next state. So depending upon the T and Qn, we are getting the next state value, that is Qn plus 1. So here I am considering the inputs t and qn 0, 0, t equal to 0 and qn equal to 1, t equal to 1 and qn equal to 0, t equal to 1 and qn equal to 1. In these input conditions, now we see what is the next state of the T flip-flop. So to write the next state of the T flip-flop, we need to consider the truth table with the help of the truth table of this JK flip-flop. We will write the truth table of the T flip-flop. So first condition, when T equal to 0, that means J equal to 0, K equal to 0. Present state Qn equal to 0. At this condition, in this condition, what is the next state? Qn plus 1, that is 0. Next, if we consider t equal to 0, present state Qn equal to 1, that is j equal to 0, k equal to 0, Qn equal to 1. What is the next state value? Qn plus 1, that is equal to 1. Next, if we consider t equal to 1, t equal to 1 means what? J equal to 1 and k equal to 1. We need to consider this condition. And the present state Qn equal to 0, that is Qn equal to 0. What is the next state? It is equal to 1. Next, if we consider t equal to 1 and Qn equal to 1, here j equal to 1 and k equal to 1 and the present state Qn equal to 1. What is the next state? It is equal to 0. Okay. So this is the truth table of the T flip-flop. Now from this truth table, we will write the characteristic table of the T flip-flop. So basically from this diagram, it is having only one input, that is T. So when T equal to 0, what is the next state? Qn plus 1. If we observe here, T equal to 0 in both conditions. What is Qn plus 1? Whatever it may be the present state, that is Qn, that will be available at the next state. Qn plus 1 is 0, that is Qn equal to 0. Next Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 1, that is same as Qn. So now when T equal to 0, Qn plus 1, next state is Qn. Next, if we observe these two, when T equal to 1, what are the conditions? In the first condition, when T equal to 1, Qn equal to 0, what is the next state? It is 1. That means complement of this present state, that is 1. Next, in the second condition, if T equal to 1 and Qn equal to 1, what is the next state? It is 0. Here we are having 1, it is 0. That means the next state is the complement of the present state. So we have to write here Qn bar. Okay. So this is the characteristic table of the T flip-flop. So by using this truth table, now we will write the excitation table of the T flip-flop. So to write the excitation table, what we need to consider? We need to consider the present state and the next state. So based on this, we will write the excitation table of the T flip-flop. So here I am considering first condition, Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to 0. So this is the condition. If both are 0, what is T? It is equal to 0. Next 0, 1. If this is the condition, if Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to 1, what is T? It is equal to 1. Again, if we consider Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 0, so what is the condition of the T? It is equal to 1. Here if we consider Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1, what is the state of T? Both are equal to 1 means T equal to 0. So this is the excitation table of the T flip-flop. So similarly, we can write the excitation table and the characteristic tables for the SR flip-flops and D flip-flops. By using this characteristic table and excitation table, we will convert one type of flip-flop into another type of flip-flop based on the application. So in the next class, we will discuss about the conversions, flip-flop conversions, that is SR flip-flop to JK flip-flop, JK to T flip-flop, D flip-flop. Like that, by using this characteristic table and excitation table, we will write the different conversions. Now we will discuss about the flip-flop conversions. So first one is SR flip-flop to JK flip-flop. So here, if we observe this truth table, So whatever the inputs we are considering here, that means SR flip-flop inputs that are writing here, right side of the truth table, and the converted that one JK flip-flop inputs are writing in the left side of the truth table. So according to the present state and the next state values, we will convert the SR flip-flop into JK flip-flop, right? So here I am considering the inputs of the JK flip-flop and the present state value is here. So when J equal to 0, K equal to 0, then Qn equal to 0. Similarly, what are the values for the truth table we considered in the JK flip-flop or SR flip-flop for the present state and the inputs of the flip-flop? Here we need to consider the same inputs, but the values of the SR values, and based on the conversion, JK values or T value or D value may be converted from one form to another form. So in order to convert the SR flip-flop into JK flip-flop, we need the excitation table of the SR flip-flop and the characteristic table of the JK flip-flop. Already we discussed how to write the excitation table of the SR flip-flop and how to write the characteristic table of the JK flip-flop. From that knowledge, now we will convert the SR flip-flop into JK flip-flop, right? So first I am considering the characteristic table of the JK flip-flop. According to this characteristic table, now I will define the next state, that is Qn plus 1, right? So here if we observe J equal to 0, K equal to 0, when Qn equal to 0. So that condition, when J equal to 0, K equal to 0. What is the next state? Qn plus 1, that is equal to Qn. So here what is Qn? Qn equal to 0. Again in the next condition, if J equal to 0, K equal to 0, Qn equal to 1 means Qn plus 1 is same as the present state, that is Qn. So now I will write from the characteristic table Qn plus 1 equal to Qn when J equal to 0 and K equal to 0. Next condition, now I need to consider this one, when J equal to 0 and K equal to 1. So from this characteristic table, when J equal to 0 and K equal to 1, what is Qn plus 1? It is 0. Here the value of Qn is 1. Again in the next condition, it is 0. Here 0, here it is 1. Whatever it may be the present state, but the value of the next state is 0. So here 0, 0. Next we need to consider J equal to 1 and K equal to 0. Here J equal to 1 and K equal to 0. What is Qn plus 1? It is equal to 1. Next, if we consider J equal to 1 and K equal to 1, what is Qn plus 1? It is equal to Qn bar. That means it is the complement of the present state, that is Qn. So if it is 0, what is Qn plus 1? That is the complement. So 1. If it is equal to 1, what is Qn plus 1? It is equal to 0. So these are the inputs of the JK flip-flop and these are the present and next states. So by using these inputs, now we will write the inputs or the states of the S and R. Okay, so to write the S and R conditions, we need to consider the excitation table of the SR flip-flop. So first condition, here I am considering Qn equal to 0 and Qn plus 1 equal to 0. We are having 2. So here Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to 0. Similarly, here also in the truth table, Qn equal to 0 and Qn plus 1 equal to 0. If it is the condition, what are the values of S and R? 0 and don't care. So here 0, it is don't care. Here it is 0, it is don't care. Next, if Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1, we are having two conditions, same conditions. Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 1, again here 1, 1. So from the excitation table, what are the values of S and R? S equal to don't care and R equal to 0. S equal to don't care, R equal to 0. Similarly here, S equal to don't care, R equal to 0. Next, here consider, what are the conditions? So we need to consider Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 0. This one. Again here we are having Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 0. So if we observe the excitation table here, Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 0. What are the values of S and R? S equal to 0, R equal to 1. So we can write S equal to 0, R equal to 1. And here also S equal to 0, R equal to 1. Next, we need to consider this one, Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to 1. So here, and again we are having Qn equal to 0 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1. So if we observe here, 0, 1 condition in the excitation table, S equal to 1, R equal to 0. So here, S equal to 1, R equal to 0. Similarly here, S equal to 1, R equal to 0. So in this way, we can convert one type of flip-flop into another type of flip-flop. So now I see how to convert SR flip-flop into T flip-flop. So here, we will converting SR flip-flop into T flip-flop. So to convert SR flip-flop into T flip-flop, we need the excitation table of the SR flip-flop and the characteristic table of the T flip-flop. So these two are the characteristic table and the excitation table of the T flip-flop, and this one is the excitation table of the SR flip-flop. So how to write the next state here in the conversion table? So based on the characteristic table of the T flip-flop, now first we will define the next state here, Qn plus 1. So now when T equal to 0, what is the next state? From this characteristic table, it is equal to Qn. When T equal to 0, the next state Qn plus 1 equal to Qn. So that means here, when T equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to Qn, that is 0. Again, when T equal to 0, Qn plus 1 is Qn. So here Qn value is 1. So here it is equal to 1. Similarly, when T equal to 1, what is the next state? Qn plus 1. So if we see the characteristic table here, when T equal to 1, what is the next state? Qn plus 1, that is equal to Qn bar. So what are the values here existed for the Qn? We need to complement for the next state according to the characteristic table. So now Qn equal to 0 means Qn plus 1 is 1. When Qn equal to 1 means Qn plus 1 equal to 0. So now, based on these present state and next state values, we need to write the states of S and R. To write the S and R values, so now we are moving to the excitation table of the SR flip-flop. So here I am considering Qn and Qn plus 1 equal to 0, 0. What are the values of S and R? Here Qn plus 1 both are 0. S and R equal to, S equal to 0, R is don't care. 0, don't care. Again here, when Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 1. Then what is S and what is R? Here Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 1. S equal to don't care, R equal to 0. S equal to don't care, R equal to 0. Next, Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to 1. So this is the condition. Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to 1. What is S? S equal to 1. S equal to 1, R equal to 0. Again, we need to consider this condition, last condition. Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 0. So this one. Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 0. What is S value? It is 0. What is R value? It is equal to 1. So this is the conversion table from SR flip-flop to T flip-flop. So now we see how to convert SR flip-flop into D flip-flop. So now we see how to convert SR flip-flop into D flip-flop. So here we need to consider the characteristic table of D flip-flop and the excitation table of the SR flip-flop. So this is the table, conversion table. First we need to write the D inputs. Next we need to take the S and R inputs. So here from the characteristic table of the D flip-flop, first we need to define the Qn plus 1, that is next state. first check when D equal to 0, what is the next state here? Qn plus 1, it is 0. When D equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 1. That means whatever it may be the input we are considering at D, that will be transmitted to the next state, that is 0 or 1. So that's why we are defining D flip-flop as transformer flip-flop. So when D equal to 0, Qn plus 1, it is also 0 when here in the both conditions. So when D equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 1. So from this Qn and Qn plus 1, now we need to write the values of S and R. So when Qn 0, Qn plus 1, from this excitation table, what are the values of S and R? Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to 0, then S equal to 0 and R equal to don't care. 0, don't care. Again here Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 0. Now check this condition in the excitation table. So here Qn equal to 1, Qn plus 1 equal to 0. Then what is S? S equal to 0 and R equal to 1. Next, when Qn equal to 0, Qn plus 1 equal to 1. Here, when Qn equal to 0 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1. What is S and R? S equal to 1 and R equal to 0. Next, last condition, Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1. Then what are the values of S and R? Qn equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 equal to 1. S equal to don't care and R equal to 0. So this is the conversion table for SR flip-flop into D flip-flop. So by using this excitation table and characteristic table, we will convert one type of flip-flop into another type of flip-flop. So here what we are converting the SR flip-flop into D flip-flop. So first we need to consider the excitation table of the SR flip-flop. Next we need to consider the characteristic table of the D flip-flop. Again, if you want to convert the JK flip-flop into T flip-flop, then you need to consider the excitation table of the JK flip-flop and characteristic table of the T flip-flop. Again, if you want to convert the D flip-flop into T flip-flop, then you need to consider the excitation table of the D flip-flop and the characteristic table of the T flip-flop. So in this way, you need to convert, otherwise we will convert one type of flip-flop into another type of flip-flops.